Here we have a 69 plate Mercedes-Benz C43 AMG 4MATIC Premium. Now with this vehicle you do get 4 19-inch AMG multi-spoke alloy wheels, all in excellent condition, and how great do they look finished in black. We've got the AMG calipers just behind. The vehicle itself is finished in a selenite grey metallic exterior paintwork, which looks absolutely superb. How great do these look from that front view just there. We've got the blacked out Mercedes badging surrounded by the Panamerica style front grille. Coming round to this corner we've got our second 19-inch AMG multi-spoke alloy wheel. We've got our colour-coded wing mirrors and door handles, chrome trim around the windows with the privacy glass for the rear passengers. Let's take a quick sneak peek inside at the interior, more on this shortly. We've then got our third alloy wheel, again excellent condition. As we come to the back you'll see we've got our spoiler just here. Here's a few quick views of that for you. We've also got front and rear parking sensors, as well as a reversing camera, quad exhaust tips to either side. Again, how fantastic do they look. Now as you come to this corner you'll notice that the vehicle is free from any major marks, dents or scratches. This particular example's only covered around 9,000 miles, so it is incredibly clean. We've then got our last alloy wheel just there. Now if we go on to the interior next, we'll start at the rear. We've got the half leather interior, we've got the 2 seats in the rear here, we've got the red stitching as well as the red seat belts, which look superb. Really luxurious feel in here. And there's a look at the sides with the leather and red stitching again. We do have ISO fixed points within the seats. We've got the 2 good sized cup holders in the middle. We've also got the AMG floor mats down there as well. Now coming into the front we've got that same half leather interior again with the red seat belts and red stitching, and how fantastic do these seats look. On the doors we've got our integrated speakers, heated seat functions for both front passengers, as well as electrically adjustable memory seats. We've then got our power folding wing mirrors with electric window controls, unlock and lock button, as well as a boot release just down there. Stepping inside, we've got our auto lights as well as a button for our parking sensors, and we can actually, as you can see just here when I close the door, the seatbelt will actually come out for you, and that is what the button just there is to control. Now we've then got our multifunctional steering wheel, different controls for whilst you're on the go, things like volume controls, phone controls, cruise control, speed limiter, etc. We've got paddle shifters just behind for taking manual control of your gears. As you can see just there, the vehicle itself has covered just over 9,000 miles, and as you'll soon see we are free from any warning lights on the dashboard. Now we'll just wait for that to load up. And how fantastic does this digital display look? We can actually change this. We've got different ways of customizing it. We can actually go across here onto design, change. We're on Super Sport at the moment. We've got Sport, Classic. If we go back to Super Sport, and then you can choose what you want to see on the display as well. So for instance we could go on Performance and scroll down at these different, we've got a lap timer, things like that. There's plenty of things to customize on here. Really fantastic looking display. Now if we take a step back and look down, we've got our electrically adjustable steering wheel stalk just here. So this, in harmony with the electrically adjustable seats, makes getting comfortable in this vehicle an absolute breeze. If we come into the middle here, we've got our infotainment screen. So on here you'll find things like your navigation. We've then got our radio, DAB radio, different forms of media connectivity as well. If we go across here into media sources, you'll see we've got things like Bluetooth, we've got our memory card and USB. We've then got telephone connectivities, so we can connect our phone via Bluetooth to make calls or listen to music. Now on the topic of phones, if we go onto the home screen here and across to connect, you'll see we've got our features like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. Incredibly useful features to have in a car. If you've used them before, you'll know why. We've then got our controls just here. So if we go into our settings just here, if we go into ambient lighting, you can see we have also got the ambient lighting with a huge array of colours. Again, really nice feature. It looks fantastic at night time. Now if I put the vehicle into reverse, you'll see we've got our reversing camera on our left as well as a visual display of our sensors on the right. We can also flick between these two views, and we've got our active parking assist just there as well. Now if we go back into park, we do also have different driving modes, so you can flick between modes like slippery, individual, comfort, sport and sport plus. Each one of these having its own different driving characteristics, so you can pick which one best suits your style at the time. Dual zone climate controls, we've got our shortcuts here for the infotainment screen. Below here you'll find wireless charging, a USB port and 2 good sized cup holders. We've got our driving modes just there, a button for our manual control if you do want to take manual control with the pedals. We've then got our AMG ride control, and you can see it just there. We can flick that between comfort, sport and sport plus. We've then got our traction control, volume control. We've got an exhaust, a button for our exhaust to open the valves to make it sound louder. We've also got start stop technology and our camera just there. We've then got our soft touch leather armrest again with the red stitching, which does also double up as storage, and in there you'll find 2 USB ports as well as an SD card slot as well. Now the vehicle is ready to drive away today with free next day nationwide contactless delivery, competitive low finance, a fresh service, fresh MOT, and it's also HPI clear. That's all from me on today's video. Thank you for watching. Video test drive of this Mercedes C43 AMG. Now the purpose of this video today is to show you that the car drives exactly how you would expect it to. For example, now I'm not having to wrestle with the steering wheel to keep the vehicle in a straight line. I'll also go through some of the vehicle's features and demonstrate that they work exactly how they should. Now starting off, we have got both speed limiter and cruise control on the steering wheel just here. To activate cruise control, I'll simply press up to select cruise, push up on the trigger beside it, and we're now cruising at our current speed. Very easy to adjust the speed as well using that same trigger, and then to deactivate I'll simply press cancel. We've then got our gear changes, so I'm currently in 6th gear, down to 5th, 4th, 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th. And as you can tell through those gear changes, completely seamless transitions, no jerky motions, no unwanted sounds, all working exactly as you would expect. Now we are just about to take a left turn at the roundabout here, and it's definitely worth mentioning some of the performance figures on this vehicle. So you're getting around 385 brake horsepower from factory, which is a serious amount of power, which will reach you 0 to 60 in around 4.7 seconds. So this is certainly no slouch, and the soundtrack from this vehicle as well is incredible. Of course, you've got the exhaust button just here, so you can change the intensity of the sound of the exhaust. But when you've got the exhaust opened up, it sounds absolutely fantastic, really incredible. Now, with it being the 4MATIC as well, you can feel very secure whilst driving this about. It's not very tail happy, it is very well planted, so you can drive this at speed with confidence. Now, here at RS Car Sales, we have been doing deliveries for the last 3 to 4 years, as well as free next day nationwide deliveries for the last 1.5 years as well. We are a 5-star dealership too. If you look online, we've got over 300 5-star reviews on Google and Autotrader alone, as well as many others on other sites like Car Gurus. So if you go online, check out these reviews, you'll see that our customers really do reiterate the fact that we are a dealership that cares. We really do want you to have such a good buying experience from ourselves that you would recommend us to your friends, to your family, and even come back to us when the time is due for your next vehicle purchase. Now you can find us on social media as well. We are on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube and TikTok, so make sure to follow us on those platforms to keep up to date with all the latest stock we get in and see what we get up to at RS Car Sales. Now we are in a bit of traffic here, but when we get to the end I will be performing an emergency brake and also putting the vehicle into reverse to show that that works as it should. And until then, we'll talk about some more of the vehicle's features. So in here you're getting things like your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, satellite navigation, Bluetooth connectivity, plenty of great high-tech features on the infotainment screen to keep you entertained. We've also got the electrically adjustable memory heated seats, which work in harmony with the electrically adjustable steering wheel just here, meaning this is an incredibly comfortable vehicle. no problems at all to do those long distance journeys. Should still get out at the other end feeling very fresh. Now we're about to take a right turn into the industrial park, and I'll perform an emergency brake in just 1 second. So emergency braking in 3, 2, 1. There we go, very sharp on the brakes just there, straight into reverse. We've got our reversing camera and a visual display of our sensors on the right just there. And then one last test for the C43 as we are about to go over a speed bump, so listen out for any sounds. There we go, completely free from any knocks or bangs throughout this whole journey, which of course you would be listening out for if you were here with me today. So this is usually where you'd be extremely happy with the vehicle. You'd want to come inside, see what kind of deal you could work out. Obviously you're not here at the moment, but do feel free to get in touch. Appointments are welcome should you wish to come and view the vehicle in person. Part exchanges are also welcome. Just let us know the make, model and condition of the vehicle you're wishing to part exchange. And if there is anything we have missed, now the online photos, the video walk around or this video test drive, again feel free to get in touch and one of the team would be more than happy to help you out. That's all from me on today's video. I hope you've enjoyed and we'll hopefully hear from you soon. Cheers.